What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sickmate. Just came here to give you my thoughts and opinions on Evolve. And the first thing I gotta say, man, is DLC. Like, it's the most useless DLC I've ever seen in the game. The season pass is about $25 to $27 itself, and with that you get 4 new hunters, and you get 3 monster skins, one for each monster, and then on top of that you got 44 extra DLCs that are nothing but skins, and they're $5 for each one. I mean, it's like I said, it's the most useless DLC I've ever seen in the game. Like, I know they're gonna add probably more monsters and obviously more skins, but I mean, it's by the time the monsters come out, I mean, this game might be dead in the water by then. But I mean, it's just ridiculous, man. Like, why are you gonna add 44 DLC skins? Are you that paranoid that nobody's gonna buy this game? Like, I mean, it's just ridiculous. I mean, you could have added at least half of those in the game. Like, you have a customize button when you pick a hunter, but you can't press it if you don't have none of the DLCs. Like, it's that whole option is just useless. The gameplay, on a good note though, the gameplay, the mechanics, and the environment itself are very nice. You know, there's nothing real twitchy about it. I mean, the controls are real solid. The environment itself is really cool. There's different types of little monsters that are in there, and you know, you got one that kind of looks like a rock that'll be sitting in the middle of the path, and you go by it, and then next thing you know, you got something, you know, you go turn around and you got something chasing you. And then, you know, you got some that will just run away from you, or you'll be running around the corner and there'll be, you know, a bunch of trees or, you know, some bushes, and you can run through them thinking nothing's gonna happen to you. The next thing you know, a plant grabs you, like a Venus flytrap or something. I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, it sucks, you know, when it happens, but I mean, it's the concept of it's pretty nice. The characters, you got your medic, trapper, support, and your assault. And I mean, the characters itself are pretty self-explanatory. I mean, if you don't play your roles right in this game, especially if you're facing monsters, it's gonna be hard to come out with the W. I mean, everybody's got to be on their A game and play the roles right. I mean, it's very role heavy, even with the monsters too. Each monster has its own special abilities and attacking style, and you play with them different. You know, some are, you know, one's faster than the other, or, you know, one can take more damage than the other can. I mean, you got to know when to attack and when to, you know, retreat and, you know, go fill up your evolve meter so you can evolve and get stronger, or if you're running low on your shield or something. Like, I mean, you gotta just know when, you know, the stick and move pretty much. The same thing goes with the hunters as well. Like, I mean, you gotta know when you can attack and when not to attack, and what areas are best to avoid, and what areas are more acceptable to, you know, you having the outcome in your favor. I definitely wouldn't come in this game by yourself, you know, thinking, you know, it's gonna be fun, because to be honest with you, it's not. You're gonna get bored after, you know, the first 5 matches, which is 1 round of evacuation, unless you're the monster, which is playing the monster is always fun. But you'll run into, especially if you're hunter, you'll run into people that's just now got the game, or that's don't got the character roles right. So I mean, you'll be frustrated, on top of losing, and I mean, it's you guys start yelling at each other if you guys got mics. I mean, it's not fun. I mean, it's only something you can play with a group of friends, and I mean, that's just it. Like, if you don't have a group of friends that you're gonna play this game with, I wouldn't even bother picking it up. 'Cause you're just gonna get frustrated, and it's just gonna collect dust on your shelf. The servers are pretty good for the most part. I've had a couple little issues where, a group of my friends or whatever getting ready to hop in a match and one of us lag out, and it's kind of difficult to get back in. But I mean, the way stuff's coming out nowadays, it's almost expected. I mean, it shouldn't be that way, which is pretty shitty, but I mean, come on now. I mean, look at Assassin's Creed and, the 2K14 servers and shit like that. I mean, we can't expect greatness nowadays, you know what I mean? It's one in a million now. But I mean, the level system is pretty basic. Pretty much how you level up your characters or your monsters by using the abilities and getting the damage required. And each weapon or monster ability that you have has 3 stars. And once you level those, you level those up. The first stage, you'll get to unlock your character or your monster. And each hunter class has 3 separate characters, and they all have different weapons, and I want to say mostly pretty much the same abilities. They just kind of acted a different way, but I mean, the leveling system it's pretty basic. There's nothing spectacular about it. I mean, you ain't got no skills or anything like that you can improve on. Every time you do level up, though, if you're the hunters, you get like buffs almost. I want to say when you go choose your character, like you can recharge your jetpacks 30 times faster, or you can have 10% increase in reload speed, or 7 damage resistance or damage bonus, stuff like that. And the same thing goes with the monsters too. Like, you can feed on things faster, climb walls faster, stuff of that nature. But the biggest question is, I mean, is it worth $60, and is it worth your time? Pretty much. I'd say it's a good, decent game. Like I said, if you got people to play with, but if you're gonna solo it, I want to say it's 6 on the fun scale. On the fun scale, at least. I mean, it's really not that fun unless you got a group of friends with you, man. So I mean, if you're gonna at least want to play something until Dragon Ball Z or something comes out in that nature, just rent it or GameFly it and send its way back. But if you got a group of friends or something that are playing it already, and they're probably gonna play it for a little while, I'd try to find someone that's gonna sell a copy, or go to GameStop or a mom and pop shop that sells used games or something and try to pick it up that way. I wouldn't go buy it brand new. I mean, I don't think this game's gonna last that long, but I mean, to me, I'd say it's probably got a month or 2 until everything that everybody's hyped for starts popping out. But I mean, other than that, it's like I said, it's not worth $60. I'd say it's worth $30 tops. I mean, after you play it for a while and these other games starts coming out, it's just gonna start collecting dust on your shelf. But hope you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed the review. And if you guys liked it, man, go ahead and give that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button.